Now here is the tag that is associated with this field. It has two attributes. The name of the tag handler causes an object of the markIfEmpty class to be instantiated, and the attribute settings cause the calls to set field value and set color. These calls are automatic, and it happens as the first thing. Next, the doStartTag method is executed. If the field value that was set earlier turns out to be blank, the tag handler will generate HTML code to output the 3 asterisks in the color that was set in the attribute. Here is the second field. It's a password field, so it only echoes asterisks to the screen. Its value is from the password variable that was set up at the top of the page. The field value is once again passed to an object of the markIfEmpty tag. This is another instance of the tag handler class, so there's no conflict with the previous one. Once again, the 2 set methods are called, and then the doStartTag method is called. And here is the third field. It is an input field that takes its initial value from the variable named email. Notice here that the color attribute is not used for this one. If you'll remember, in the tag descriptor it was set to optional and it can be left out. The tag handler will use its default value for this one. The only thing left is the submit button at the bottom. This will cause the action of the form to be executed, and that's where I did something just a little bit tricky. Notice that the action names this same JSP. That is, when you hit the submit button, this same page is displayed again by a post command. That means that the parameters are passed to it. The page displays itself again, but this time the parameter values come in and are set in the variables. The marker flags are then set accordingly. Let me show you how this works. To start with, I'll just display the JSP page without parameters, so all the fields should show up as blanks. All blanks, and you can see that the tag handler marked all of them. Entering values will cause the page to redisplay itself with the new values and the new marks. Now, you can see how this could be expanded. You could have one tag for each of the field name types and have it check for, say, the proper format of an email address. You could use a tag to check the validity of the username and password. Of course, you could have the whole submission go into a servlet and let it decide who's next. It could come back to this page, or if everything's okay, it could provide access and go somewhere else.